All right, great. Hello, everyone. I am Jaime Flares, as you know, and I'm so excited today to welcome my friend Amanda Johnson. I'm so happy to introduce you to her. And I would love first, before I do and hand it over to her, I would love to just share how Amanda and I met. Amanda and I met back in, I think it was February, March of this year at Sound and Silence Festival our gathering in Costa Rica. And I just absolutely fell in love with Amanda. Her energy is contagious. Her heart is huge. I mean, she's just like a beautiful human. And she and I discovered while we were sitting by the pool that she and I are both book coaches and we do the same work in the world. So she and I are going to be collaborating on a retreat that we're doing together in October. And I'd love to, this is an opportunity, this video is all about us sharing the heart of this week, of this retreat together. So I'd love to introduce you to Amanda. Amanda, would you like to say hello and tell us a little bit about this retreat that we're going to be offering in early October?
I would love to, Jaime. And if it's an indication of what we are co-creating together, every word you just said sent these beautiful chills all over my body. And I'm standing here in like hot Italy and I can still feel the chills. So I'm so excited about what we're creating together. So what it is, we are gathering in that same divine space where we first met at Selena La Vida by Selena. So this beautiful retreat space just up the hill, the mountains of Costa Rica. And we will spend 5 glorious days together from October 2nd through the 7th, where we are going to be nourished both inside and out, to allow for the creativity with which, I mean, we all have within us to pour out, right? To pour forth. And I'm so excited about it because there's, I believe the environment is going to be so supportive of that which we want to bring into the world. So we are calling in and attracting, and already have called in and attracted writers and creatives who have a message to share, a book to write. They may not even know what it is yet, or they may have already written half of their manuscript, but there is something within them that is ready to come forth and be birthed into the world. And that is who we are bringing with us to this magical, sacred experience.
Beautiful, Amanda. Thank you so much. Yeah, so in this space, I just want to echo what Amanda said. This space is really powerful, really beautiful land. There's basically an avatar tree on this land. There's this beautiful pool. The food is amazing. The location is amazing. We all sleep in tents each night under the stars and listen to the sounds of the jungle. It's so beautiful. And, but really that's all the environment, which is so important. But we're also going to be doing this deep work together. So yeah, it is really powerful. And, Amanda and I were speaking just before we hopped on and hit record about really the value of this experience and the heart of this work that we'll all be doing together. So Amanda, I wonder if I could turn the mic over to you again and just share, would you be willing to share a little bit about what you see as like the center of this work that we'll be doing, this play that we'll be doing together?
Yes, absolutely. For me, the inspiration came because I have this burning desire to create a sacred space for all of us, myself included, but for others to have the space and the time to fully connect with our inner, our essence, which is really where our creativity can come from. And I believe, Jaime, you speak to this so wonderfully. I think you're so articulate, but I'm gonna like channel some of your goodness right now, where we have this creativity that lives within us. And so many of us, what typically stops us or gets in our way or becomes the roadblock is we don't have the time. We don't have the environment. We're at home, we have errands, we have family, we have friends, we have responsibilities, right? And so for us to set all of that aside and to really carve out this devoted time for ourselves to bring that which is really yearning to be brought into the world through us to come into the world, for me, that's the essence of what we're creating together. We're creating space. Now, what's beautiful is that it's not just space. We're also being supportive in that space. So we have this incredible feminine container to say, come into this space and allow yourself to create. And we're going to give you some structure in that space in that container so that you can feel fully supported. So we're going to have these, we're going to open with a raw cacao ceremony to really open the heart and tune into our essence and our message and what it is that we're bringing forth. You're going to be leading embodied movement workshops with Koya, and we're going to have another woman talking about our erotic alchemy and how do we use our erotic nature to, how do we alchemize that into something creative, right? Into our message, into our books. We're gonna have other movement and meditative, and then some structure for me where I'll be offering workshops in terms of the writing and creative process, so that as you come into this space, you have time to be with yourself and to be with your project and to really bring it into the world. And you're gonna have these supports in place. And time for me, what's so incredible is time to, I was just talking about this with someone today, the collective energy that will be created by coming into this container with others is going to magnify and lift us all up. So there's what, I think one of the things that comes up for me and my clients, and Jaime, I imagine you can attest to this, that the writing or the creative process can sometimes feel really solitary, and it can feel really lonely, and it can feel really like I'm all alone and I'm trying to do this thing by myself. And for the most part, that can be true, right? There is this piece of when we create, it is of ourselves. We need to be in that solitude. However, we don't have to do it alone. So we're going to be coming together so that we can actually utilize the energy of the entire group to lift us up, to learn from one another, to share with one another, and to be inspired by one another. So that's where I see the benefits and the value of coming into this devoted space for you and for your creation to come into the world.
Amanda, thank you so much. Yes, everything you just said. Everything you just said. And I know too, I mean, with the clients that I work with, one of the biggest challenges is getting into that space of creation. And with, with the fullness of our lives these days, there's not a lot of room and there's not a lot of support and a good container to really get into that creative space and work from there. So I know there's so many people out there, I bet, watching, who just long for that space to create, to be in a place where they can actually tap into what is deep and true for them and create from that place. So I love that you're offering this workshop, this retreat, this container of alchemy, really, of actually like this opportunity for people to bring forth their gifts. So I do want to just send out a call and just actually invite whoever's listening to this video right now to just feel this in their bodies. She and I are, Amanda and I are sharing so many words about this retreat right now, but I know that some of the best decisions I've ever made have come from that felt body sense of, yes, I need to be there. I need to be there for myself. I need to be there for this creative project that wants to come through. So I invite you all, whoever's listening right now, just take a deep breath and feel into that. And if it's a wholehearted yes, we're going to give you the opportunity to take the next step into this space and make it easy and joyful for you to enter into this beautiful container. And if it's a no or a yes, but not now, that's okay too. But if you're a yes, we'd love to talk to you more. So Amanda and I are both going to be holding this space, and we have a few other facilitators that are also holding this space. So if you feel a yes in your body, I invite you. I have such deep trust and a deep soul connection with this woman, Amanda. So I feel like so grateful and delighted to just send you her way. So the next step, if you're interested in coming on this retreat in October, is to head on over to Amanda's website. I know we haven't shared all the details here, but to head on over to her website, learn more about the retreat. You can get all the details so your brain can feel like fully supported in what's about, what you're stepping into. And then the next step is to chat with Amanda, to have a direct conversation with her, learn more, voice any concerns, thoughts, questions, excitements that you have, and make sure that you're just a full yes and you can move forward in a supported way. So Amanda, do you want to share anything else about how to connect, or anything else about the retreat?
Your invitation is so deliciously yummy, and I'm feeling that every person that you work with, Jaime, and who gets to see this video is actually blessed to be invited into this space. Like I feel blessed to be a part of the invitation. So really all I want to say is that this container is filling, and that is not a scarcity sense. That's actually a celebratory exclamation, that we are filling our container, and there is still room if you are feeling that full body yes. So if you are, I do invite you to take that next step. Something I've learned recently that is so empowering is the time between my soul saying yes to something and me taking action on that yes. As I can shorten that gap, more and more miracles and support abound. It has been happening time and time again for me. So I will leave you with that invitation and encouragement as well. But if this is a yes, then go ahead and click on the link, and we'll put it in the chat below, so you can go directly there, and then you can either give your deposit or get on that call with me, and we'll make sure that you feel fully supported so that you can be in this container with us. So yes, that's what I'll leave you with, and I so look forward to connecting more with you and seeing you in Costa Rica in October.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Amanda. Thank you for that invitation too. It's such wisdom you just shared. So thank you all for this opportunity to connect with you in this space. And Amanda and I are just over the moon joyful to, as you can tell, to be sharing this, to be offering this. It's our sacred work. And the magic of offering our sacred work in the world is that it comes back to us in such a beautiful way. So it's a gift to us as well that you're here, and that, yeah, we're just looking forward to seeing who else wants to come and join us. So thank you, Amanda, so much for taking time out in your afternoon in Italy to join and to share a little bit about this retreat upcoming. And yeah, so thank you all. We won't take up any more of your time, but we look forward to hearing from you soon and seeing you in Costa Rica.